Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tub Talk. This is where we get down and dirty as we're getting clean and healthy in a tub, I guess. Kind of. Not that kind of tub, I suppose. But, I mean, still, you get clean from the water, chlorine, all that stuff.
Well, we're clean going in, but
Yeah,
some of us are. Some of us are dirty.
maybe. Some wish some were a little dirty. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, we sit here and talk about MSF among other things while we kind of chill in the hot tub, have some drinks, and express our opinions. So this is going to be, we think it's season 3, episode 7. We think, but we're just going to call it that. So there might be a missing episode. Maybe we'll have to fill in later. Who knows? And this might air right around our anniversary of 26 years. So that'd be kind of exciting too. That's on the 17th, so we'll see when this actually airs. Depends on when she...
My last one gets uploaded tomorrow because I'm not editing it today.
Yeah,
Then we would have to upload this one the next day, and that's kind of too close.
it's back to back. This might be Friday.
I think.
So we might do one tomorrow, Wednesday, might do one Friday. We'll still call it the anniversary thing.
Anniversary edition.
Yeah, it's good enough. One before, one after. But anyways, I'm Biz.
I'm Sable.
Yeah, she's yawning. I caught her at perfect time there. That was awesome.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, it might have been. So anyways, we'll get the bubbles down and we'll get to talking about some else. It doesn't need to heat up either because it's already at temp.
Yeah.
I was just having jets to have jets. But they'll probably come on. So this is air escaping from the hoses. It's not us ripping ass while we're sitting in the hot tub.
Yeah. That's not allowed.
So today is Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Jesus, what a week. But I've been up since 4 in the morning, had an early stream, and found when I woke up that there was a glitch that we could take advantage of to get earlier points in the leaderboards and to be able to act as if we have a 7-star Mr. Fantastic MCU, aka Mandalorian,
AKA costume sold as new tune.
aka Mustachio. So anyways, so we did that. We were able to play PvP, which was kind of fun. We had a bunch of people sharing their player codes, which I think was really cool. I mean, why not
use? The community
use?
together.
Yeah.
I think that's the first post in a long time I've seen on Reddit that had almost over 100 comments within hours.
Yeah. And it was all around like finding PvP, which was kind of
Hey,
cool.
anybody mind battling me? Here's my code. And
Yeah, sharing usernames, contacting people.
One keyboard Karen, but I'm sure he was a Scopely shill and a whale.
So, and his thing was, how dare you use an exploit to get an advantage? This should be against terms of service, and
you should all be
banned. But I mean, to honestly, like getting it out there and letting everyone know is a way so that it's no longer an exploit.
Right? They had their own envoy on their balance draft me.
Yeah.
You know, battle me.
Right. After he saw me doing it.
Yeah.
Then he decided to go back in and do it himself. But it's like, why not tell everybody? Why do we got to keep it hush hush and all that stuff? Tell everybody. Let them all know. You know?
And the fact that it took so many hours to even acknowledge it or do anything.
Yeah, they had to send out their own little blog with like 5 different mess ups that happened in the same 2 days.
Right. Well,
it's
as soon
like,
as the Franklin thing, his event launched, it was all bugged out.
Yeah, what was up with that? I was at work, so
the special thingy in the missions, the token, whatever the hell it is, wasn't in there. Because, you know, heaven forbid they know. Hell, we gotta put the token in there. It's only been that way for the last 3 tunes.
You're right.
And so when you played the nodes, it got you no points for the command center. So now you had to go back and replay them, waste more energy and more resources on farming nodes for that one piece, instead of being able to use the energy to farm the training matter, the gold orbs.
Got you.
So
interesting.
It was only 30 energy, but still. And so we were able to do that finally.
And so when does that expire?
It's the command center, one of the monthly or weekly.
The weekly one?
One of the ones.
I still got to go in and do that, so I didn't even know anything about it. So it's whatever. The command center stuff just goes over my head usually.
Because, yeah, well, with the milestone tab, which was supposed to be in the command center and streamline it, make it more, and it's not. There's
and the web store and the daily objectives.
It's still so convoluted and so much of, just like that diamond milestone we have right now for Franklin. The only way to participate in it is to spend.
Yeah.
Other than now that we found that bug, and I cored him. Luckily, I only had to spend the 6,000 cores, but 10 spin to get him. But otherwise, you wouldn't get points other than spending campaign energy.
Right.
And getting a couple of the orb frags from one of the...
And spending money.
Yeah. But otherwise, it was a pay-only milestone.
Yeah, pay only. Yeah, so pull out your wallet. Get ready to make it fantastic.
Give us more money for all these bugs we're giving you.
Yeah, because they want $4 to every one that they usually want. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, they sell it as an arena team. It doesn't really have any arena.
None of them have arena abilities
now.
other than Franklin.
Yeah, so we're not really seeing any change in any of the meta. I'm still seeing the same tunes. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do with this. It's kind of like a hodgepodge thing, and then they messed up numerous times. So that was the one. That was two, actually. So the one this morning and the one freaking... What else was there?
Oh, no. Apparently 4 people.
4 whole people. Speaking of the Fantastic Four.
It was only 4 whole people.
Yeah. Fantastic 4 people.
Somehow got extra 20 some odd shards of Null.
To
magically
7-star.
to 7-star him. So I guess they're reverting those people's Nulls. Well, meanwhile, what if they upped an arena in the time it took you to figure that out? Or they progressed somehow in some other way? You know, are you going to fix that for the other people that now can't pass them?
Yeah, who knows?
You know, like, maybe they took over number 1 and they got bonus unstoppable cells, and who knows what the ramifications of that would be. And how do they know it's only 4? And if you know it's only 4, how come you're not stopping Arena Slingshot, the Alliance shelling? Yeah, I'm looking at you, mobile gamer, and your Alliance. Bunch of horse shit. That's how they're getting the trophies and getting up there quicker. You saw plain as day on his stream today when I was lurking that his Alliance had 380. It looked like he hadn't even attacked yet, and the other Alliance had nothing. So they went against a shell, or the other Alliance was told not to attack?
Yeah.
Like, you know there's these exploits in your game, and you get mad because a freeloader wants to take advantage of one little thing that means nothing in the grand scheme of things.
But it means the leaderboard, and we want our diamonds.
You have no integrity, so what do your leaderboards have no integrity? Your game has no integrity. Your envoys have no integrity.
Yeah.
There's no integrity in this game.
Yeah, stop throwing that I word around like it means something. It's not what it is. It's a game. The leaderboards are meant for people that earn more points, and it's not a set faction. It's manipulated as it goes along. Mm-hmm. The way the tiebreakers work are always messed up one way or another.
Yep.
It's either the first one to get it or the last one to get there gets moved to the front, or whatever. Higher TCP gets it. I don't know how that. Higher TCP gets. I don't know how that makes any sense.
I still don't understand how I play Crucible. I lose one match and lose to a guy who didn't even play, but because the people he went against didn't play, he went 2-1. So he what?
He gets more resources than you.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He didn't even play, so he shouldn't get anything. And maybe they don't, but he placed 7th or 8th, whatever, above me in the other tournaments. It's just, I don't know. The fundamental core of this game needed to be fixed before they started adding all this other bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you explained that completely wrong, but I
Whatever.
mean, you were right in what you're meaning. But what it is so she was at the bottom of the rankings when she played all 3 matches and barely lost all 3, whereas somebody that didn't play a 1 and won by TCP because they're a high TCP.
Well, because 3 people didn't attack.
Yeah, and didn't even get any points. Came in 2nd place or 3rd place, and she came in next to last, even though she tried her darndest. And going against all these mega whales.
Yeah, all the big guys.
So how does somebody that doesn't even play the mode get more resources than somebody that's playing every day? That's the part that's confusing.
And even for the 32 tournament, I had 8 people up until the last round who didn't even attack.
Yeah.
Your game mode is dead.
Yeah.
Because the resources are garbage for the amount of time you spend. Just like this danger room.
Yeah.
The amount of time you have to spend on these game modes. The Harbinger zone, whatever that stupid bullshit node is.
Well, and it's like this. So the Professor X, they make it so that you can damn near hit auto on every node except for Global Hero, the final node with Shadow King. And then that fucks you over unless you have a specific team. I think one of 3 teams.
Yeah. And you have to keep resetting until you get the right RNG.
Yeah.
Because apparently you have to land next to him, but nowhere does it say that.
No.
Nowhere in any of the instructions or any of the tutorial.
Well, it's not because that's part of the tutorial. It's, and if it's active or not, nobody knows.
And if you don't kill him quick enough, he reclones everyone.
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on spawn, not every turn.
Had I not accidentally come across the Valley Flying video about it, because he got him 4 days ago, or, well, now it's been 6 or 7. And I'm so stuck on it. My team is bigger than his.
Yeah.
I have the same tunes minus Patriot.
Right.
And I have Hercules, because I thought Jean and Hercules would have some synergy together, and then I have the 3... Liberty. Or 2 Liberty. I have her and Joaquin. And then I have Emma.
Yeah. Not good enough.
8 million power team.
I mean, they might as well just say you have to have one of these 6 characters.
Yeah.
Or, 5 of these 6 characters.
Yeah.
It might as well be that. Because if you can't use other tunes to pass it, then what's the point?
Although we found a guy today that apparently used Ravager Stitcher. But again, those nodes were so cakewalk.
That's Cosmic Villain. Those are supposed to be super easy. You damn near hit auto. So you just got to get the character there. And I get that you want to make content so that when you get there, it's not super hard to do for the most part. I mean, other than that one node. But it's not super hard to do because, the journey should be what it is. Mm-hmm. I do understand that.
And let me 1-star it.
Yeah.
Or let me go in and chip away at it.
Yeah, chipping away
having
damage
to 3-star it.
Yeah, just passing the node should be good enough once you get the tunes built. I'm not a fan of this. But I mean, they did that with APOC. We had the same complaints back then. But back then, when we first did it, you had to use these characters, and so you just knew what you had to do.
Yeah, you knew what team you needed.
There was no you can use bio. Did you have
to 3-star? I thought you could just keep going.
Yeah, you had to 3-star in order to get to the next. But you had to use Darkhold, and you had to use Death Seed.
Yeah.
Now it's different, but back then that's what it was. So you knew what it was. You talked to other people. You'd find out the strategy you had to do, and the minimum stars and gear and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
They're keeping it so tight-lipped. There's
and you can't even look at them.
Yeah.
You can't see a leaderboard and see what other people use. You have to ask them. It has to be word of mouth. You have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah, there's just so much that I don't know.
And it's so high up there as far as Gear 20, and the gear is so unobtainable to normal people unless you try hard in events and stuff, which a lot of us, we have other things we can't do. Yeah. We're not chilling at home, we're working, we're doing other stuff. We have a life to go.
On the game 24/7.
We have, kids getting married. We have problems at home. We have to travel.
Yeah. The fact that there's just no influx of G20 and it's been almost a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're doing that on purpose. They wait for a certain number of people to get it, and then they're like, all right, that's enough. We can open it up now. And
they wait until they can get all the money out of the whales.
Yeah.
And these gullible crackers.
They want that to be less and less people now every time in a longer period of time. And so we're seeing that, which, whatever, but just, come out and say that. Like, hey, we're not going to open up gear until 10,000 people get them.
Yeah.
Once that 10,000 person gets it, then, within 2 weeks, we'll have an announcement. We'll start to get gear out there.
Yeah.
And then, are you going to be those people or not?
They're just screwing people over, especially released Air Bubble.
Is that what it's called?
That was a burp. But with the way they're doing these diamonds now, putting them into the Intel store, putting them in with these new orbs you have to open in order to get the currency, it's their fault. We have an abundance of this currency because they couldn't update the stores quick enough.
Right.
They neglected the basic fundamentals of the game, and now we're sitting on millions of currency. All these dark promos, they're not putting people in there fast enough, so we're hoarding it. So now they have to figure out a new way of screwing us over.
Yeah.
That only paid to win players have access to.
Yeah.
We're not getting the Pack 2 orbs hardly at all anymore like we were because they had to slow that the hell down.
As many as we have been.
It is nice that the hood thing is you like blitz once or something and you get a hood orb and then at the end you get 100 shards of it after this
cool.
week. The bottom of that leaderboard, the bottom of that milestone, the command center is 100 shards.
Nice.
But they're shooting themselves in the foot with all this.
Yeah.
And then they have to come up with new ways to screw us.
Yeah.
Because they're incompetent.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah, their inability to make modes and systems that are easy to understand and fun to play causes it so that we have to suffer because of their ineptitude.
Yeah, it was funny trying to walk people through that, how to play balanced PvP, because most of these players who have been playing in a year have no idea what it is.
Like, what is that?
It's a dead game mode. There were supposed to be leagues and tournaments and all this hoopla.
Kind of like RTA was supposed to have leagues.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's so
they say all these things, they put the stuff in the game, and they're like, oh yeah, well that didn't work the way. How about you have, like, I don't know, a group of people that you set aside that test things out for you, and maybe you're spokespeople for your game. I don't know.
That's too much work and they don't get paid. So
maybe you can, I don't know, call them like non-voice or something like that. Like, I don't know, something to that effect. And like have them be the voyage people for you.
It's what Danger Room should have been, is a true Danger Room. You can load in your team, you can choose your opponents or not, but this random RNG and hoping you get the right buffs and hoping in those care packages you get the right tunes that go with yours.
Yeah.
And otherwise you have to restart the whole thing, is a waste of my time for nothing.
The blue shops are unnecessary.
3 orbs? 3 G20 orbs?
Everything should be the purple shops. All of them should be the purple shops. And the pieces should be every piece. Every boon should be there listed. And you can pick whichever boon you want. Mm-hmm. And every character should be listed. And you can pick any of the characters that you want. They're available. Not this random thing. And
right? I don't want Kitty Pryde.
When you're on that thing, you should be able to select off of it and look at the boons that you have, look at the characters that you have, and then be like, all right, I think this will go well to it.
Yeah. But nope. You have no way of knowing what boons you
It's all in secrecy. The shop is super fucking random. They give you Jubilee, which is trash, Kitty Pryde, Phantom X, Dazzler, Bishop. All these tunes that even in Gear 20 do absolutely nothing. Even Polaris is trash. Havoc is trash.
That, even on G9, like on level 9 I had like 500 points, so I had the first 5 or 6, whatever crap things on. My G20 tunes were getting obliterated on some of those.
Because you used yours and not theirs.
But mine were bigger than theirs.
But theirs have buffs that yours don't. It doesn't say that. But I'm telling you, my X23... that Gear 20 that they give you, fucking wrecks house.
Yeah.
Wrecks house.
That's what I use. Behind the scenes.
I went difficulty 10. I have the one that you steal ability energy and the Carnage boon. And that's really the only ones that I had that were worth the shit. And X23 on difficulty 10 soloed the last node with Professor X. She killed everybody else on my team and everybody on the other team. And it was a borrowed tune.
Yeah.
I tried it with OML was the last man standing one time, and he got fucking wrecked by Professor X. Just got wrecked. And that was a borrowed OML. But the borrowed X23, boy oh boy, she wrecked house.
There's something glitched with her, because it has been for the last couple of them.
She wrecked house, dude. It was amazing. Yeah, she just wrecked house. She did her ult into Professor X, and she sat there, yeah. It was insane. It was so cool. I was like, holy shit. She just took the whole node on her own. She killed everybody. She had those pheromones, and she smelled blood, and she went at it.
She was mad. Somebody came after Logan, and she didn't like it.
Well, she killed Logan, too.
Well,
all of them. Do it. Both of them. Three of them.
It wasn't her. She was manipulated.
But yeah, she a badass on that. That's one you got to definitely take.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'll try it again. See, I like that aspect of it, is that I can slow roll it, but I wish the score was
should add it together. Yep.
Instead of having to fight the stupid things and get the tokens, because most of that doesn't do anything. Especially not for X-Men.
I should be able to fight difficulty 5 20 times to get the same as difficulty 7 at 7 times, the same as difficulty 10 once.
And what does it matter if I get all the way down there and get enough to activate Crucible bonus? Most of the teams need 4 or more allies, and good luck getting the allies because...
And make the leaderboard stuff that everybody needs, not just stuff that whaley whales need or super top-end people need. Just make it so that everybody... So that way the whales aren't as interested in it. And if they're not as interested in it...
There's 3 G20 orbs. That's it. And the rest of it is like orange and
that's fine.
Stupid
But
shit.
that way that the little person, if you have it as an accumulated score, then the little people can get up there and get that stuff, whereas the bigger ones, they don't give a shit, like whatever.
They can do it once on level 10 and be done.
Yeah.
But let me grind to get there.
Yeah.
But they're taking that away.
Yeah.
Because Blitz is taken over by these whales and krakens. So even the new players, when there was the Ghost Blitz, everyone on that leaderboard, why are you blitzing? There's no point to blitz. You get nothing for it.
No.
But because you're an asshole kraken who spends and you're still entitled to take all those shards from somebody else who needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the billionaire going to the food bank.
Yeah. Right. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like that's what drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Is those mentality people. Like.
And then you got these CCs and envoys. Yeah, there are envoys. See, I knew there was envoys. They're on their own streaming and doing those things. Oh, that's right. We do have those. And why don't they test things? Interesting.
Because they don't get paid to test things.
Oh,
they flat out
that's
said
right.
That.
They get paid for you to watch their videos and their streams. Ah, that's why they put on follower only chat.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense. That's those kinds of people.
You're not getting kickbacks. They don't want you in
But
their
anyways,
They're worse than Scope.
Those people want to complain that there's not enough to do in the game. So that's when they come out with things like this. Well,
yeah, when you want to sit at
as soon as there's too much stuff to do in the game, then you're complaining there's too much.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that you're just complaining so you can get views.
Yeah, because they want to see you go off.
Interesting. What a concept.
Yeah, it's just like any other normal video game. If I wanted to sit for 10 hours and play Assassin's Creed, I'm going to be done with the game, so what am I going to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
This game is no different. You can't sit there for 8 hours, 10 hours, and expect there to be content.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing every battle, every blitz, you know, not simming
Which
anything.
we used to do in Blitz.
Yeah, Blitz and DJ. And then they moved, once that got a foothold in the community,
And a good following.
they took the Thursday
They took it away
Blitz
from
away.
him. They took it away from him. They took it away from him.
And so it was less like, well, then he quit streaming because he wasn't an envoy and he was probably taking views away from other people.
Heaven
So
forbid.
they were like, oh, wait a minute, how can we mess
Heaven
this up?
forbid Rem Gamer flying lose people watching them to watch some dude mixing music while people were having fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right.
Well, and even like Taco with Friday nights. Like, other people started doing things. Trying to take over that, or coming to his stream and trying to take it over.
Oh, yeah.
And
so many annoying people.
Just
wanted to come in there and just talk over everybody else. And it's like, dude, it's not what it's for. It's here to have fun. Here to have fun.
The times I was on there, just felt like I was not, like, what's the point? I'm not going to be heard. Nobody cares, so...
Yeah, because it's all about the loudest voice getting the most plug.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what it's about. It's about having a good time and enjoying the people around you. And it was unfortunate a lot of the times because the people around on that thing, I didn't enjoy being around. And so I really tried. I mean, you probably wouldn't know that for the most part. Maybe a couple times I let that slip, but for the most part, it was just, you know, I just went along with the flow and just tried to have a good time anyways, because that's what it should be about.
Yeah.
Even though I was fucking miserable because the people are a bunch of douches.
Yeah.
Like, why would I want to be spending time with a bunch of douchebags on something when I could be spending time with my wife? You know, the only reason why is because I was spending time with Taco, and I love doing that. He was a lot of fun. Is a lot of fun.
I miss making the happy hour scenes and coming up with new things and seeing his
that part
reaction
was cool.
every week. And
But yeah, I just had douchebag people in the fucking community, in that place where they test things. What's that called again? Those kinds of people, like, just turned them off of the game altogether.
Yeah.
Just people just being assholes and douchebags.
Well, and it's you're either with us or you're against us.
Oh yeah.
And
We've
if
seen
you're
that
not
many
following
times.
me, and if you're not my buddy, then we're gonna do everything we can to push you down and hold you back.
Yeah. Yep.
They've pushed so many streamers out and bullied so many people that we hear it on the backside, you know, because they tell us things. But
yeah, I ain't ever gonna give out a source, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, we've had a lot of people tell me a lot of things about things that happen behind. It's like, that's pretty fucked up.
screenshots and
Oh, absolutely. It's pretty fucked
like,
up.
I don't understand why we can't all be here to support the game we love to play.
Right.
And if we did that, but I did find it funny because today, when I was on the main screen lurking, Mobile was waiting, and I could tell something was up because he was weird. And then I'm like waiting for him to upload the video to YouTube because I saw he edited it. And of course, within seconds of Valley's video about all the glitches and the bugs going up, his went up. It's almost like they had a thing like, you can't post yours until I post mine.
Yeah. I'm sure they message, hey, I'm going to do this, wait until I get mine posted. And then they have a direct competition to see who does who.
Well,
his thumbnail says this way, so mine's going to go this way.
Well, and it was like that with like who gets the kit reveal, who gets to do this.
I'm going to fart, by the way. Oh yeah, there we go.
That was a ripper.
That was a ripper.
I don't edit these videos anymore, so all of this is in there. So.
Oh, I gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I had to make bubbles somehow.
Stink as bad.
Well, it's on this side right now. Just wait.
Really? I'll start laughing.
Hey, if I just did that and I didn't say anything, people call me out in the comments. They've done it before, so I might as well just like, hey, here it is. Let it go.
Hey, well, you got no shame. You can't see me.
John Cena. But yeah, there's this, I don't know. And I'm not talking negative about people because I think they're negative people. I think they're selfish, greedy, underhanded SOBs that are just in it for the money.
The first 3 years, back in 2020, 2021, and even some of 2022, those first couple of years of COVID, they were amazing.
Yeah.
They got the whole community involved, and I even did math on one thing and sent it to them because they were hurting.
Giveaways on mobile streams.
Now it's like, everybody's in it for themselves. They see, I could live in $1 million mansion. I'm not going to help anybody else out. It's all for me.
Oh, there's a problem in the game, but they know where I am. They can come to me. Just watch my video. Give me a view.
Like today we thought we found a bug, but then we realized, oh no, matchmaking locked in the two. Because somebody in the alliance we were playing had Professor X. But they didn't have nearly enough tunes that we could see their attack roster and their defense G20'd.
Yeah.
So there was no way in hell.
We were Sherlock Holmes in that shit.
And I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He posted a YouTube video 4 hours ago, so he unlocked Professor X during matchmaking.
Yeah, after matchmaking.
So he upgraded after matchmaking, so the tunes were locked in at G20, and then we
G19.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So we could see. Okay, I get it.
Yep. We did some deducting. It was good. It was a good brain workout, to be honest. I was sitting there trying to figure out all the tunes that he used.
And I'm like, but wait a minute, what did Ravager Stitcher? What the fuck? But then we're like, oh, those are easy nodes.
Yeah.
Some of them are just cakewalks.
Right. Yeah.
Not like somebody else I saw trying to use Shield Trooper to 3-star the Shadow King node. I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that Shadow King node is not gonna have that happen, that's for sure.
Like, he 1-starred it, okay, good on ya, but you can't go any further, which is the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah,
I've been stuck on it for, 2 weeks now, waiting for the last of my tech gear for Patriot?
Yeah, I think this is the only time I'd ever defend that person saying that they kind of got robbed by that, because I think that you should be able to take Shield Trooper and get through the node, like I do.
Yeah, like Dark Dimensions, you should be able to chip away at it. It's this release method, but I'm sure the Whales and Krakens are loving it, and they're getting smoke blown up their asses, and how glorious they are and amazing.
Emails from the devs. What do you think we should do next?
Yeah.
How do you like the event?
How can we screw people over next time?
How about a free 7 red, 1 diamond Annihilus?
Right. No, it was a 3 diamond OML, and he wasn't even in the game.
I know, but I was saying the same thing.
I know, when Annihilus does at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we give this to you as a thank you?
Yeah. Somebody was asking today if we were going to get a new Undying tune in October or not. I'm like, we probably will.
Yeah.
And 10 to 1.
No, I disagree. But anyways,
they are going to be the next Mutant Raid team. It'll be like a raid tune, and it'll then turn the whole team into the Mutant Raid team. Because, Thunderbolts, they changed those tags, and they did with Ghost Spider for skill.
They did.
And so, that would not surprise me. We waited 4 years for the full Undying team to come out.
Yeah. And Electra. She went from mystic to
Yeah.
skill.
Like,
Yeah,
it
no,
would not surprise me if that, because the next team out should be mutant. Technically, I think. 'Cause
No, here's
yeah,
what it'll be.
Extreme.
It'll be Conquerors, and it'll be Annihilus, Doom, Sus, Mephisto,
That'd be fun.
and I don't know, whoever. Not Annihilus, Ultimus. I always say Annihilus.
Well, it's supposed to be Hellfire Club, but the fact that we haven't even heard anything about them, and we voted on him, Azazel, 6 months
Kang.
ago.
And Kang, he's King the Conqueror. Call them the Conquerors, and it'll be
Yeah.
those 5 guys. I mean, Kang and Ultron are already on a team together, so
I
why
mean, at
not?
this point, you know, like,
Add Doom, Ultimus, and
the guy
Sus. There you go.
in charge of what tunes go on which teams, you know, hates certain tunes and hates certain things, so he wants to do it his way.
Sinister.
Well, you know what? That's nice,
shut up,
but
bitch.
your player base,
You work for the players, we don't work for you. Like,
just like that mess up with Franklin.
you notice they stopped doing all that voting shit.
Yeah, they haven't had one in a
Yeah, they stopped doing all the voting because they're like, you know, we want to do
because they
it.
lied about the Thunderbolts, the hidden.
It wasn't a Thunderbolts, it was
Or-
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, the zombie.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. She's our zombie, isn't it? Or zombie Kestrel. She
Zombie
won.
Kestrel, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Duh, we already know who she is. The
Right,
next-
I know.
I forgot.
It's okay.
It's been forever.
But yeah, no, they had that hidden voting all of a sudden. Everybody wanted Squirrel Girl. Nobody wanted fucking Kestrel. It's not even a comic book character.
Nope.
Why do you want to see an undying version of somebody that doesn't even exist?
And Undyne's an offense team. What's Kestrel gonna do? You don't use Undyne against anybody that spawns in anything.
Yeah, you're the one spawning in stuff.
So I don't know what that's gonna do. But anywho,
They already stopped revives, so that's not the case.
but if more mess ups like what happened with Mr. Fantastic today happened more often, accidentally on purpose, like I'm sure this one was, I would
Right.
be more apt to buy the tune because it would be more worth my money because I'd get this milestone, I would get this, and I
But
could possibly
see-
get that on the leaderboard.
Okay, no, I
So it would be
agree
worth
with you in the case that it's something we can do in game that's tricky fun
Mhm.
and get people involved. But the problem is if they did stuff like that, it'd be money. You know, if you buy this deal instead, it gives you this many shards. Whoopsie.
Well, they did that with the chain offer.
I know,
The
that's
same
what I'm-
amount was $5 cheaper if you bought the chain offer.
But I'm saying like in the past they've done that. All of a sudden instead of these orbs, it's these orbs instead.
Oh, that happened too.
Yeah.
Because they bought his orbs in the offer, but
and
it
they got
gave Invisible Woman's.
Woman. Yeah.
We never have gotten the Invisible Woman orbs we were supposed to get last week. There was something with her bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they weren't in there when she first came out. Her Path 2 orbs were the wrong orbs. And so when you opened them, you didn't get credit for opening because the milestone wasn't live.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that. Like I said, I just do the game modes as I need to do them blindly. My interest is in war and talking with people. So that's my care about the game. I don't give a shit about the rest of this stuff. So whatever, this tire thing is bullshit.
Right.
Negative Zone was horrible. Professor X is gated so hard, it's impossible for most people.
You got all these milestones happening.
Crucible is just how big my wallet
Yeah,
is.
but for Crucible. Oh, Battle in Crucible. We don't have
Yeah, it's not until
Crucible.
next week.
It already ended.
Yeah.
So I'll get one day to Battle in Crucible to get the points. Like, they need to line these things up better because I think what that does is then create FOMO. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna have a Crucible. I
That's
have to
why
spend.
they want it that way.
And some of these new players fall for it, and it's just sad.
It's what they want. That's why they're trying to get more and more new players. And these new players, and I mean, I love them all. They're great. Like when they come in, they ask. A lot of them ask really, really good questions. But good Lord, they're gullible as hell.
Yeah.
They really are, because they don't know any better. They're just like, oh, it said buy cores to core Luke Cage, you know, at the beginning, because that's the example they give you. And so they're like, oh, so I should just core cores? Or core shards? No! Don't fucking core shards!
Yep.
That's
And then
the
they
worst
fall
thing
for the
ever.
clickbait titles and
Oh, yeah, it's so
this
horrible.
is the best team. No, that's not for your level. That's
Yeah.
gonna hurt you.
If I'm going to clickbait something, I'm going to clickbait it, and then you're going to know right away when you get in the video that that's not what it is.
Yeah.
And it's just to get people to see, just because I want to bitch at something. Because some of the shit they do is so dumb that it needs people to watch. You know, like, honestly, it's like, you should be made aware of this. This is what they're really doing. It's really stupid. And they're really dirty.
Yeah.
And they're ruining a really fun game.
Yeah, in the last
That has
6
a really
months,
good community.
They've switched it to where they've got to keep these whales and krakens happy because I'm sure somebody threatened to take their money and walk.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tadano could take, what, a year and a half off?
Yeah.
Come
Be
back
at the top.
and within, what, 3 months be back #1 and have every tune in the game maxed out?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hell of a lot of money they just got.
Well, like I told people today, I mean, you look at the top leaderboards, and if you spent $5,700, you could catch up with them.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. You got to line it around, throw it in there.
It's just, I don't know, in the state of the way the world is, I don't understand.
But for some people, it's
greed.
an escape, as well. Spending the money on this is an escape, which I get, and it's fine. But just do it in a healthy way. Don't do it in a way that you're addicted to it, or it's something you have to do. Or you feel
180
compelled,
days in, you got
compelled.
Professor X, and you're asking me, now what? Like, do you have your raid teams built?
Yeah,
Well,
right.
no, I don't got that. Do you have
I don't
this?
have those war teams.
No.
I don't have this. Like, well,
You don't
that's
even have
probably an
6,
issue.
you don't even have 10 teams to put on more defense.
Yeah.
You got one with Professor X and whatever tunes you got him with. Why do I want you in my top alliance? No TV down here at the bottom, but I need the G20 gear. No, you don't.
No, you don't need it. You want it. Want and need are two totally different things. You need water.
Yeah.
You want a soda pop.
You need air. Like,
You need air. You want air freshener. They're two totally different things. Yeah, I don't know. It's just some people. But overall, I think the community is great. People overall are great. There's some dirty people, but there's going to be dirty people in everything. You go to a mall, not every store is going to be a clean store. You're going to have this one store that's just skeevy people. That's just the way it is.
well, it's just like that with, like, our son collects Pokemon cards. He
Oh,
bought
yeah.
packs from a bunch of random places, traded cards. He went down to the card shop here locally with our other son, and come to find out 90% of his card collection is fake. It's all forfeited or counterfeited.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the top cards that he had.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he bought the pack from Target. But it's because people then open the packs, take the cards, put in the forges, and then return it to the store. So they get the cards for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're doing it with booster boxes. Like,
Right.
why can't these scammers put that effort into finding a cure for cancer, finding a fix for the homeless,
Yeah.
helping out the veterans in this world, giving them a helping hand? Because they're the reason you have the freedoms you have right now. They're the reasons we can sit here and have this podcast and give our opinions on things.
That's right.
And we treat them like shit, and it's ridiculous.
Yep.
And it's just a sad state of affairs that this world has come to that kind of thing.
And then you're judged because if you go help those people, then it's like, oh, well, you have money enough to help them,
Yeah.
and you don't need help from us.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, just because I don't have doesn't mean I can't help.
Yeah.
You can not have and still help somebody. You're always going to have enough unless you don't. And there's some people that just don't have enough.
Yep. They come back with, so many issues. I'm almost ashamed some days to say I have PTSD because I got it from a student attacking me when I was a yard duty teacher. I didn't get it from combat. I didn't get it from killing people. On the battlefield, protecting my country's rights.
Right.
And so for me, it's that weird feeling, like I feel like I'm almost like stolen valor. Like I didn't do anything to get that title.
Yeah.
I was attacked by somebody, it triggered something in me, and I
You have the
haven't been
same
able to get
feelings,
over
but
it.
you don't feel worthy.
Yeah.
Like you feel like what happened with you is so minuscule compared to what happened to these poor folks.
Yeah. Like
over
it
there.
should be a separate category.
It's almost guilty.
Yeah. And it's just, sometimes I don't even tell people that, hey, that's why I'm currently having a panic attack, is,
Yeah.
somebody came up at me from behind and it triggered the memory of the kid chasing me down. Like,
Well, you guys heard her burping a second ago. Somebody was outside talking and slammed the door, and she freaked out all of a sudden.
yeah, my anxiety kicked in, so I got a little fast talking and I kept, watching out there to make sure nobody was,
Yeah, whereas me, I don't have that. My back's to it. If somebody wanted to pop in here, I'm going to pop them in the face. Like, I don't have any problems with that. Her, she's going to poop herself and run, So, it's just, yeah, I feel for you, babe.
I don't know, this game used to be that
Release.
and I could go on there and try things and, play battle with my friends, and now it's just like, is it worth my time and energy? Like, I wasn't going to core for Mr. Fantastic. I didn't core for Invisible Woman. I was saving it for Franklin because he's the only one that actually has arena abilities.
Yeah.
But then again, I think it says 3 or more allies of Fantastic Four or whatever, so I'll probably end up needing the rest of the team.
I think it's 2.
But I've got a massive thingy.
Yeah, you do.
That's the only team in war that got me a win today.
It's sitting right over
But I don't know. In the race to Professor X, battling you and getting ahead of you, and then you were ahead of me, and now it's just like
We're both at a
that's not
stalemate.
even- yeah.
Yeah.
And you watched me struggle and struggle. And the thing that finally got me past that OML node was being like, I give up. What am I supposed to do? Like, and you're like, I don't know, maybe change ISO. You're like, just go in and I'll see. And you'll sit there and watch me, and I'm like, what? See? And you're like, holy crap. And then this, and then all of a sudden, magically, everything went my way, and it just needed you right there, like holding my hand, being like, it's okay, we got this.
This is true. That's what I'm here for.
And so I tried that with Shadow King, and it doesn't work. Like, nothing I do works. Like, my tunes hit like wet spaghetti, and theirs like hit like titanium. I'm like, Finer Victor, what happened?
Yeah.
Clones are supposed to be like minuscule.
Right.
Apparently
A
not.
percentage of. Yeah, like
And we
usually
don't know what the
80%.
code is or how these nodes work because there's no transparency anymore.
Mm-mm.
They lie and manipulate and cheat. And
Constantly.
they send codes just to envoys to give to
But they're
select
being
people.
straightforward and honest, and they're putting out these blogs as soon as they know things, so they're, open to everything, even though at the bottom they have this little, terms and blah, blah, blah.
Subject to change.
Subject to change bullshit, yeah. It's like, oh, these might not be exactly accurate. This might not be all the information.
And it's going in blind to these nodes. You don't know what tunes are on these nodes until you get all your tunes to G20. You can't even go in and look at the nodes, look at what people have done.
Plan it out.
Figure it out, plan it out. Okay, there's no ML on this node. I may want to take this person because they're going to stop the revive.
In one hand, it's kind of cool because you're depending on the community to help you out, but on the other hand, it's like, what if you're one of those dudes that just has a basic alliance and you're just playing the game?
Yep.
You're by yourself, and it's got to feel bad. And those are the people that are just like, I give up.
Yeah, well, people like me who have that anxiety, the unknown, like that drives me crazy. I can't stand the unknown.
Right.
It's weird to say, but I'm terrified of the dark because I can't see what's out there and I don't know what's coming for me. Like, those are just weird quirks that I have these days. And that whole unknown, I want to see what's on the node. I want to plan ahead. And that's how, it lasted for 2 minutes, but when this Harbinger zone landed, node 1, I was in, 5th place for like 2 minutes. I finally beat a node and got on the leaderboard for one of these events. And it was so exciting. I'm like, oh my god, I finally did it.
I know, you screenshot
all
me.
these years of trying, I finally did it.
Yeah.
It lasted literally like 2 minutes. By the time I got done with the next node, it was over.
Which I don't understand because, like, some people will be up there and they'll stay up there forever. You had the same score, but, like...
But I didn't one-shot it.
Oh.
I don't think. I think that was the one where there was, like, 1 tune left. But I had the max damage.
Weird.
Because the first time I did one-shot it, and it glitched out and said anomaly detected.
Stupid.
Probably because I got
should-
over the maximum amount.
Right.
And so then I replayed it, and that's when I got it. But yeah, I don't know. Those Dark Dimension ones stay forever.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I was booted off.
Yeah.
But
It's weird.
I was still there for a minute.
But yeah, anyways, this should be coming out right around our anniversary, and looking forward to seeing the comments. We've really been appreciating seeing some of the feedback that we've got. I know Scrappy and Echo, for the most part, have been messaging a lot. I love the timestamps. It gives me a way to go back and be like, well, what in the world are you referring to with your
Yeah.
comment? So that's kind of cool.
We might have to start talking more soft-spoken so we don't wake the baby. I wish I had known you were expecting again. I could have made a blanket and sent it.
Yep, he's got his girl and his boy now.
Yep.
Set.
Now you're done. But you need that tiebreaker.
They're
You know,
cute.
you can't just have 2 kids because if one votes for McDonald's and one
And you
votes
got
for Chuck E.
4,
Cheese,
2, and your 2 versus 2 votes later on.
Yeah.
It's just, you need that
you
swing
need the
vote.
5th.
And the dog doesn't count.
No.
No, you need a swing vote. Grandma doesn't count either, definitely. Even though she thinks she has 2 votes. Heck with those. So yeah, maybe another one. But anyways, yes, we really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's great. I mean, even if it's 20, 30 people it's 20, 30 people that are being part of our little world.
Our little family, and maybe we've given you a new perspective on things.
Or maybe you disagree, or you agree, or whatever, or you run back to whoever streamer you are and tell them all about it, like whatever.
But again, that's the joy of the freedoms that people fought for us to have.
Yeah.
Is to be able to sit here and have this conversation.
Very true.
Open dialogue. Maybe you learned something. Who knows?
Man, you're awful patriotic post Independence Day.
I don't know. I've just been in one of those, like, seeing what's going on in this world today, and all these people just putting their lives on hold, sacrificing it to go fight for a cause that's probably not even true. They're probably being lied to and manipulated.
By somebody.
By somebody.
That's
good,
how
bad,
everything is.
Every country's got good or bad. Like,
you don't
go tell somebody else they can't treat their citizens like that when our own country treats their citizens like that.
Yeah. 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 Certain spots of the country are horrid to other people.
They're still slaves to this very day. There's probably more slaves today in this country.
There are. It's called sex trafficking.
And it's just, nobody wants to speak up and say anything. Oh, I'm terrified. I can't. I'll be canceled. No. Yeah. They can't know that I don't support that person.
And the person that does the sex trafficking gets off pretty much clean. Like,
yeah,
how can you do that?
When you have enough money. Apparently Epstein's list didn't exist now all of a sudden.
It's insane.
Because guess who was on it? Well, I can't say because then, I'll be in a,
You'll be in a cell yourself.
I'll be in Alcatraz, alligator Alcatraz. Cause, technically, I don't even have a valid ID right now. Can't even get a copy of my birth certificate because the courthouse it was kept in burnt down years ago, and I have no idea nor no desire to go back to my hometown to figure out how to get one.
Right.
Because what do I need one? I don't work. I sit at home all day, every day. Why do I need an ID?
I know who you are.
Right. I know who I am.
Y'all know who she is.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT.
Man.
Well, I used to be the GOAT of MSF editing, but others.
You still are.
So.
Nobody else is better than you. You just don't do it as much no more.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We love you guys, and please take care and be safe over this holiday or this, the summer, the rest of the summer here before we get back into school and all that crap that's going to go on. Careful in the water. That's a big one. And
no starting forest fires.
Yeah, we don't know how many more we're going to do this because I am working nights now, so it's a little different. So we'll see. We'll try to spit some out.
Morning ones with coffee and tea. It's tea time at the tub. Tea time in the tub.
Tea time in the tub.
Tub's tea time. So
anyways, I think this has been long enough. So until next time, I was going to do it right when you were taking that drink. Yeah. So anyways, until next time, I'm Biz.
I'm Sable.
Peace.